Welcome to Kurt's Home Living. Back yours 3. Early Spring 2021.
Out here at the waterfall getting things cleaned up, cleaned my filter off, cleared some debris, some leaves, stopping the flow. See my flocks come up already. No springers here when the flocks come up. A little bit more cleaning to do, moving some rocks around. Some more flocks over there coming up, are already up. Got them all planted along that wall. My daffodils are up. Dianthesis, or look like they're ready to do something. Got a mulch out here. Just checking in. Had to take a walk up here. Everything looked like it's coming just the way it should. My hostas are coming up. Tulips. I think I have them alternated, purple and yellow.
Looks like a dark pink and yellow to me.
Azalea look like it's blooming. I was worried about it, but it seemed like it came back pretty good. I'll plant some annuals up here, but I also have some Asiatic lilies coming up. There should be one on this side. I don't see it just yet. I hope I didn't pull it out. Daffodils. I think these are here when I moved here. I didn't plant these. This area will be totally different in a minute. I'm gonna plant my pepper plants, and I think I'll go with a couple tomatoes and just peppers. Gotta get out here, do some raking, and put some mulch down. Gotta clean this pool out. Also, I have some, I'm gonna just put some concrete, pour some concrete for these that broke the pavers that it was sitting on. Almost every one is broke. So I'm gonna just dig a square about 4 or 5 inches.
About 4 or 5 inches deep, 18 inches wide, and about 10 inches
Get them leveled
length.
up. And I'm gonna just mop out the inside. That's all I have to worry about for the winter. And the top to it caved in, then I'm in good shape. I just have to get this concrete poured and get this thing leveled out all the way around. No papers broke on the other side. This one just shattered. I'll start on this within this next week. All right, checking in. I'm up here at the upper garden, getting it cleared away. Put a couple tomato plants up here. Hot peppers. And some snap peas. Get my spring cleaning done middle of April. Got my stream cleaned out for the most part. Still have more leaves to get. The dirt will filter itself out eventually. Pretty much cleaned out. When it overflows up here, goes down into the waterfall, into the pond. This green hose is water coming from the pond. Have my main plumbing right here. Have a Y on this main pipe coming up from the pump of the pond. A Y split on it. This one goes back into the pond or the waterfall. And this one here, put another split on here. I have two green hoses coming from here. One hose, as I said, goes into the stream. One hose comes out here to this stream line. It's not on right now, but it comes out of that terracotta pipe right there. And down this stream and back into the pond. See that terracotta pipe down there. Tulips are up. I'll be planting some annuals alongside of these, right behind them. I have some Asiatic lilies coming up here and here. I have my azalea here, it's ready to bloom. My iris, I also have one there. And one in the pond. You see my creeping phlox on full bloom. I have a set over there. I have a set there. Over here where I have this reindeer, this is going to be where my squash is. I'm just going to do zucchini and butternut squash this year. And over here where I have this mini rhododendron, I'm going to have some peppers, about 4 or 5 pepper plants in this area right here. So spring cleaning the stream, creek, got it up and running. Have to clean the filter out. The pump, see, it's coming out a little raggedy. And my pump is nothing but a pump. I put it inside of a bucket. Put some plastic scrunchies in there. A couple of, can't think of the name right now. It's like a pumice, but it's it'll come to me. That is also
it's called lava rock,
in there, and it filters this water out pretty good.
I never took my greens down from last year, and this is the way they came up this year. Here's the collards. They never died. They came right back up. Here you see they're getting bigger and bigger. And here I go again, forgetting to turn the microphone on. But basically here, I'm opening up my beet seeds. And I'm going to plant about 8 beet plants. Last year I planted, I guess, about 3 beet plants. And I was disappointed because I love the leaves, the root, which is the beet, and the stems. They're all edible and full of protein. So here I'm planting some beets.
microphone off, but I planted 8 beet plants right here. Now I'm going to plant some green or bean garden. These are spaced every 4 inches. I'm going to just put the hole in there with my finger. I have some cups. I'm also going to be planting some of my pepper seeds in these cups.
As you can hear, everyone is out cutting their grass, weed whacking, this, that, and the other. I let my grass go, at least to the end of April before I cut it. I might cut it a little earlier this year though, but I'll wait and let everyone cut their grass while mine thickens and growing real beautiful.
I never pulled them out or anything, so they came back. I think they're starting to seed, so I don't know if they're still going to continue to grow or what. I have to look that up. I'm going to do 8 holes for the beans, green beans.
As I'm planting these beets, green beans, and okra in early April, I'll also plant some in mid-May. That way, I'll have a continued harvest and not all of abundance at one time.
Okay, I'm also going to put something as a marker right here. That's the end of the bean garden. Next, I'm going to plant some okra. So it's beets, green beans, and okra. I have 3 kale green, 3 collard greens. I'm going to get some mustard and some turnip greens to go up in the upper garden. I might have a space to put some mustard greens and turnip greens here. I'll see how I'm going to do that. I have 3 tomato plants over there. I still need room for my parsley, basil, and rosemary. I already have my sage, oregano, thyme, mint, and I have a couple onions over here as well. This spacing is 18 inches. I'm gonna go 12 inches. I think I had them about 12 inches last year. Going with 5 okra plants. say, I have some basil seeds. I'm going to buy basil, but I'm going to just throw some over here.
I had a cilantro slash coriander plant here last year, and some of the seeds fell off, and I think they made it through the winter and are starting to regrow.
Plant 3 seeds. I'm just going to put a stick in the middle where I have these basils. So I won't think a weed is growing and it's actually a basil. These are my plants that I dug up, my pepper plants from last year that I dug up before the frost hit. So they were dormant in the basement all winter. I have them here to see if they actually turn green and start growing. If not, I have some seeds I'm getting ready to plant in those cups. I had hundreds and hundreds of peppers last year from these plants. As I stated, the collard greens are from last year. I see they're seeding, so I don't know if they're going to continue to grow or if I need to get some more or what. I have to look into that. They're pretty big already in the middle of April. I always plant my stuff a month earlier than they say. If I get a frost, I'll just come out here and cover at least the tomato plants. The greens should be okay. I'll just cover them up if we get another frost. The seeds should be okay underground. The kale came up from last year. Almost look like palm trees. You see the growth growing at the bottom of that one. And this is the lower garden. Signing out. Okay, today I'm outside. I'm gonna plant some of these pepper seeds I had from last year that I got from my peppers that I had. Got some potting soil, some white foam cups. Middle of April, we'll get these in the cups. In a couple of weeks, we're going to just throw them in the ground. So let's get these cups filled up with some potting soil. I have one bag that got wet I left out. About a couple bags to dry. We're going to start off there. Got some habaneros. I'm going to do 3 habaneros. What if we just do 2? I'm going to put 2 seeds in each one. And I might be a little bit more than 2. Sweet mini.
I think I've come to the conclusion that I have allergies. I've developed in my old age allergies like my mother and my sisters.
What's going on? Okay, that's it. I got some Thai chili peppers, some habaneros, some red bananas, some sweet mini peppers, bird's eyes, Anaheims, cayenne, Mad Hatters, Cubanella, and 1 cherry bomb. I also planted some basil today. I also have some basil seed over here I planted. I see my cilantro is coming up from last year. Don't know how. Some onion, mint, thyme, oregano. Just planted some parsley, some rosemary, some sage, and over there is some garlic chives, 3 tomatoes, okra, green beans, and beets. All seeds will be coming up shortly. My greens tried to bolt on me. Well, they did bolt, meaning growing seeds. I cut them off. Hopefully they'll still grow and won't be bitter. These are the greens from last year that came back up.
Bolting means your plants are forming flowers, which then will create seeds.
Kale did the same thing. They bolted on me. So I cut them out. Hopefully they'll grow and won't get bitter, be bitter. Under this reindeer, I'm gonna plant some snap peas. I have a Russian sage over there. And as I stated, these 3 celebrity tomatoes.
Under the reindeer, I did
Okay,
plant
that's it.
8 snap pea plants.
Thanks for watching. Enjoy.
I watered each cup and poked holes in the bottom for drainage. I also planted some of the tomato plants in a pot. Thanks for watching Kurt's Home Living, Backyard 3.